Hey, hey, hey. It's opening day of the 2022 Major League Baseball season. And I don't know you, but I am so excited. Um, it's the best day of the year for me. It's my Christmas, it's my holidays, it's everything um, rolled into one. It's just a fantastic day. I'm super excited to get this season going. Um, I'm glad that we were not, too far out due to the lockout, only a week behind. So, nothing really wrong with that. But it just makes up for some fun double headers, hopefully, as the season rolls on. Good morning, Rudy. How are you, sir? How you feeling about your Pirates this year? I can tell you how they're feeling about them up here in Pittsburgh, but how you feeling about them? And there is my favorite superstar in the world right now, Miss Kimberly Carter. How are you? I absolutely love what you are doing with Spencer. Not just what you guys did over Christmas, but all around. I mean, you're such a good follow. I absolutely love it, and to celebrate opening day with his class, I think is pretty cool. And ironically, so I'm putting together racks right now to celebrate, and pretty much I'll get into it, but pretty much there's going to be all 30 teams that are included. And Kimberly, I just happened to just top load this Todd Walker card, which I just noticed it's out of 85 from 2001 Pacific. I mean, that's a pretty cool card. I don't know what it says on it. Retail something. I don't know. But yeah, Todd Walker. Can't go wrong with him. Raining and yeah, Rudy, you guys got some major storms recently. Everything good down there in North Kakalaki? I was on a call yesterday with a colleague in North Carolina, and her power went out as we were on the call. So pretty crazy stuff. But I'm great. Good. Coffee. Yep. This is my third cup this morning already. Been up since 5:30. It's nothing new, but cheers. Why I was up at 5:30, I get my kid off to school. Landon, he's 4. I get him there at 7:30, and then I had to go to Walmart today. Oh gosh, have to go to Walmart. Jeez. Um, they have no cards right now. It's been hit or miss with the Walmart, but Target's right across the street. So is Starbucks. So it's kind of like a cool thing. And look what I found. Heritage blasters and packs. I was pretty excited about that because I haven't opened Heritage yet this year, and I see all the cool things. And I was like, man, let me just go ahead and buy a few of these things here and see what happens with them. I'll open them later. I'm not real worried about it right now. Kelly, good morning, sir. Happy opening day. What is going on with your Tigers this year? Are they going to surpass my Guardians in the Central? Because, I mean, I think we can agree that 1 and 2 are going to be the White Sox and Twins, but I mean, what do you think? Tigers gonna be the third place team, fourth place team, or fifth place team? I'll tell you what I think. It's going to be a battle between the Guardians and the Tigers for third place. I really, truly believe that. And, the Royals, I mean, shoot, see what Bobby Witt Jr. can do. And Tigers are under, you know what? I was listening to a podcast the other day, Kelly, and they were reviewing the American League. And they got to the Tigers, and that's what they said. They're underestimated. They have such good young talent, and that's what they said. Like, if that young talent can come together and the pitching can hold out, you guys could sneak into the wild card. But I tell you what, they're saying the same thing about the Guardians, man. We got 5 starting pitchers that could be a number 1 or a number 2 across this league, and we got 1 bat in the lineup. It's just nuts. You know, Greg, you want me to open one live? What do you want me to open? A pack? I don't know if I could open a blaster live. That's just, I don't know. What do you want me to do? Kevin, good morning, sir. Hope all is well. Hope you don't come across too many Red Sox fans today. Of course, you guys have the game canceled already, so that's kind of a bummer. But Kelly, you're right. I don't know if you saw my tweet last night. So Sue's, with her card chat, she asked the question, what's like the one like holy crap happened in baseball this year? And I answered kind of tongue in cheek, but that the Guardians could make the playoffs with less than 90 wins and averaging less than 3 runs a game. Because I mean, and that's nothing new for that team. I mean, they've never had bats these last like 5 years. So yeah, a lot of 1-0 games for sure. I don't know if you hear me banging on the table. We probably all are aware of what that sound is. I am top loading cards right now. I'll show you. I'm almost done here. Last card. Oh, and it's a Yankees card. Yikes. Last card's a Yankees card, and it wasn't even alphabetical order. It's just because they're on the bottom. Ooh, did I say that, Kevin? Sorry. Man, I tell you what, yeah, opening day, man. If all their pitchers compete for the Cy Young, yeah, right. Opening day is like the coolest thing ever. I tweeted this morning. It's a whole resurgence of stuff. I think this year more so than ever because, like, listen, we're post-pandemic, right? Like everything's cool. People are out doing things. This is the year that people need to go to the ballpark. I wish Major League Baseball and the owners would say, man, let's lower ticket prices. Let's get everybody in the game. Kids 12 and under, you're coming for free. I think that would be an awesome thing, but it's also a business at the same time. Hence, I got the Guardian stuff on. I bought my stuff and I put more money in the Dolan's pockets, but it's okay because I support my team. So, it's a special day for me because it's just my favorite sport and I've grown up with it ever since I was a kid. So to celebrate opening day, I'm doing racks over these next 2 days. You're right, Kevin. You're right. I'm doing racks across opening day, and you might remember I've done this like with the NFL draft and a couple of other things. So I have 30 cards here. I don't know if you can see them really. Yankees, Blue Jays, Rays, Orioles, Brewers. I mean, everybody. I mean, everybody's represented here. Numbered cards, autograph cards, patch cards, and just some base cards. I mean, honestly, I went through everything, and I was trying to make it nice for everybody, but it just doesn't happen all the time. One representative from each team will get something. I'll put tweets out as these next 2 days go. I definitely encourage you all to retweet, suggest people for the teams. I mean, it can be yourself, I mean, whatever, but it has to be a true fan. Like it's not somebody that PCs the team. Like I want a true fan. Like I know Kevin Franken is a huge Yankees fan. I know Kelly's a big Tigers fan. Like those are the people. Like I want to get a card in those people's hands. The other thing though, too, and I already have them packaged up where I'd show you. We're still going to do the traditional rack of the day, but again, it's around opening day in baseball. And I think it's so awesome that opening day is a 2-day event this year, right? It's today and tomorrow. I mean, usually you got like, 14 games that go on one day and then, they take a break and they get that last game in the next day. But this year it's pretty evenly split. So I'm doing 2 major packages this year. Each one consists of a graded card, a autographed baseball, and a hobby box of cards, baseball cards. Just as, again, kind of a celebration for opening day and welcome back. And thank you for everything that folks do in this hobby. My way of giving back. And I usually don't tip it off of like what's included in these, but I don't know. I give you guys a little sneak peek because I like you. Again, they are already packaged up. I just have to address them and get them shipped out whenever that person's selected. So have your notifications turned on. Be on the lookout. for those over these next 2 days. And we're going to have some fun. So, Pirates, man. Yeah, Rudy, dude, we were joking around the other day about that. We're going to get tickets, like the $10 tickets, and go sit behind first base because nobody's going to be at the games this year in Pittsburgh. But it's unfortunate. That's, again, the owner's fault. I'm super excited about RAKs lately. There's one that's going on right now that is going to be, I think, the highlight of the hobby. Um, I'm not sure there's going to be another RAK that's going to top it. You'll know it when you see it. Pretty excited about that one to finalize. I think last week, um, Che at Ian Sports Cards was racked by a group of us a Fergie Jenkins jersey, autographed jersey. So now he has his two like main players jerseys, Jenkins and Rod Carew. So I mean, good stuff for sure. Did you see the BCB rack? That was a fun one. It started out, I mean, it simply started out as um a Votto card. I think it was a 101. And then it snowballed from there. And a group of people got them a arcade game of some sort, and then a blow up punching bag. Go on their stream, and you'll be able to see what the actual blow up punching bag was. But it was just a fun thing to do, and I love still seeing the racks. Ruth Tiska, she recently has been racked some Bo Bichette cards from last year's Series 1. She's building that rainbow, so if you can help out in any way, that'd be so greatly appreciated, because she is just so deserving of anything and everything that we can do for her, because she does so much for us. BCB rack, yeah, Greg, that BCB rack was amazing. Yeah, I mean, just a lot of cool stuff happening in the hobby right now. I will admit, though, and I don't know if you've picked up on my tone over the last few days, and this might come as me being on a soapbox, or me having a self pity party. I don't know what it is, but I do feel like Rack of the Day over these last few days has kind of been not so engaging, and I don't know the reason why. I don't know if it's just timing on my part when the tweets go out, or if people are busy, which I do understand people are busy. And I never expect anybody to just sit there and say, when's Eric going to do this? Like, that's not the cool thing, man. Right. Winter Blues seemed to hit this week. Yeah. Like, maybe that was it, Kelly. Cause I personally felt that too, but so I'm hoping that it can pick up, now that, the weather's changing and, things like that. But I'm not going to stop it. I mean, nothing's going to stop me from doing it, because I got big plans for it down the line. But just something I wanted to get out there that I was kind of feeling, kind of about it. Yeah, no, I mean, Kevin, I know, man, I know you got a lot going on. We've talked about that offline, and I hope all is well there. Um, the So speaking of Kevin, all right, because I did not get the review um, his charity from last month. So the St. Hubert's Animal Welfare Center, which Kevin is personally involved in, both on a volunteer level and also a giving level. And I think Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong, you've gotten your dogs from there as well. Um, Achieved his goal of $1,000, which is so great, because I mean, again, just people set goals and achieve goals is so, so awesome. So congratulations, Kevin, and congratulations to this hobby for supporting him and supporting the animals. I mean, it's such a great cause, and what I enjoy, about this is I'm learning more about, different organizations, whether they're local like Kevin's, or whether they're national, like it was Che with the American Heart Association. It's such a great thing to see. And I think it's exciting to see the hobby kind of doing this. Yeah, Greg personally just really been out of it for the past week or so. not on Twitter or Discord much, trying to snap back into it for opening day. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. Kevin, I mean, seriously, like, I don't know what their budget is, but I'm sure $1,000 is huge for them. I mean, those local, smaller nonprofits, they love getting those types of things. So, I'm glad that we could do that. Um, and anyway, somebody was at my door. I think the mailman was just here. I think I got a mail day. Yep, mailman came. Ooh, I wonder what it is. I'm not expecting anything. But this month's charity, if you haven't seen already, is the Ronald McDonald House charities that our good friend Rowdy's putting on. He has personally used it through his family, and if you're not familiar with it, I mean, it's a really cool concept. Most of these are attached to children's hospitals. Um, and basically what they do is they provide a place for parents to stay because, I mean, let's face it, not everybody can travel, or has a children's hospital in their backyard, and God forbid you have to be there, for days or weeks on end. The last thing you want to do is travel, especially now with gas prices. Last thing you want to do is worry about getting a hotel room, food, all of those conveniences. The Ronald McDonald House Charities provides all of that for the families while their children are in the hospital for whatever reason it may be. And so that's this month's charity, and I think it's a fantastic one. I know I have cards that I'm selling where 50% goes to the charity. Kelly, I think has done a stack sale already. Rowdy has a stack sale coming up here shortly too. So just kind of be on the lookout, for those types of things. Like, that's really what RAK of the Day has been promoting this year is these charities. Like, we want to bring awareness to them. We want to get the cards in your hands. So, however we can do it, we're going to do it. And if you have suggestions, we're always willing to listen. Kevin says here, yeah, they're amazing. Offered to stay when we had a 9-month NICU stay 2 hours away, another state, right? I mean, that's the thing. Like, and look, I mean, they were offered to stay for 9 months. 9 months, not 9 days, not 9 hours, 9 months, like 3/4 of a year. We have a place for you to stay. So, I mean, that's just really, really stupendous of what they do. So definitely check that out. I know the link is pinned to Rowdy's profile page on Twitter. I know you may get sick of me posting the same cards, but honestly, that's all I have. I have more stuff to give away than sell, but I'm constantly trying to buy to restock and everything like that. So I don't know, but yeah, free for families, that's for sure. So Greg wanted me to open cards. I've never opened cards live like this, so I'm not a breaker. I don't do these things. The only time I break, though, is Ripping for the Cure, which that's coming up in 6 weeks, 7 weeks. I don't know. May 21st is the big break, the mega break. Doing a lot of things for that still too. So, I mean, if you can give, that's great. I know that we're asking a lot of people this time of year. So I'm understanding, with that. And again, I've mentioned it before. I have ideas to revamp Ripping for the Cure. So, Rudy, thank you. RAK of the Day. I love it. I love it. I love it. Greg, are you still here? Calling Mr. Greg. Greg, if you are still here, I have 5 packs of Heritage sitting in front of me. And Greg, I need you to pick a number 1 through 5. 1 through 5. Greg, 1 through 5. Number 4. Okay, Greg, this is number 4. This is your pack, so I'll send this to you. Okay. Greg, pick another number and I'll open it right now. 1 through 4. 1 through 4. I'm not going to sing. And if it helps you any, number 1 has, I guess that's Mookie. No, I don't know. Who is that? Devers? I don't know. It has Red Sox players on it. Shohei's on number 2. Harper's on number 3. And Salvi Perez is on number 4. All right. You said number 1. All right. I'll open up pack number 1 right here. Pack number 1. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oh, no, Greg, it's yours. Like, it's yours. I mean, that's just what happened. So you can tell me all you want not to send it to you. It's on its way already. So, all right. Am I doing this right? Luis Severino. And if you see anything cool, like, yell it out, because I don't know what I'm looking for. Paul Goldschmidt. Connor Joe for the Rockies. Like, Heritage is just a really cool product. I think it's kind of underrated. Rizel Iglesias for the Angels. And like, the coolest part about this is the back of the cards. Like, Rizel's 31.2% chase rate is in the top 2% in the MLB. Like, I would yell out every card. I'm obsessed with this product. Well, Kimberly, guess what? You have a rack of the day already packaged up that hasn't been sealed. So, Kimberly, you got this coming too. There you go. I don't know. How do you pronounce this name? Heimir Candelario for the Tigers. Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. Eric Haas for the Tigers. Twins traded Taylor Rogers to the Padres for Chris Paddock. Oh, dang. I think I have to change my Padres card out now for today. Sure do. Oh, boy. Hometown kid. Kelly, who's the hometown kid? Eric Haas? Detroit, Michigan. Mr. Kelly, hometown kid to you, my friend. All right. Is his name spelled correctly? Mike Yastrzemski. Whenever I say Mike Yastrzemski's name, I think of Mike Wazowski. Let's see what his fun fact is. Mike and Sonny Gray were roommates at Vanderbilt. Oh, boy. Could you imagine the parties? Whew. Harold Ramirez of the Cubs. Cubs. Carlos Rodon, who is, did he get traded or signed with somebody? I can't remember. White Sox? Michael Taylor of the Royals. Mike Zunino of the Rays. Willie Adams, Brewers. Uh-oh. I got something here. I don't know what this is. Can y'all help me out? What is this? Aaron Judge. On the back of it, Baseball Stars Bubblegum. I have no clue what this is. It's interesting. I don't know. Somebody will tell me. You all know these things better than I do. Austin Riley of the Braves. Ray Garcia, White Sox. Emmanuel Rivera of the Royals. Rookie. I think that's the first rookie I've pulled. Nick Solak, Rangers. And last but not least, Eloy Jimenez. So it's just a cool product. Um, yeah, I don't. It's not a sticker. Where did it go? Like it's perforated, so it's not a sticker. Like it's. I don't know if you can see the perforation right there. It almost reminds me of like those pins that we used to put on our shirts from like the United Way as kids. When we gave, you get these little pins. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, punch it out, Greg. I don't want to punch it out. Yeah, maybe I should. I don't know. At least put it in something. I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. Mm-hmm. So, hey, that was a fun pack. I can certainly open another pack. I have no problem. That was fun. Why don't I just do that? I'm going to open up another pack here. All right, so I got that there. Let's see. Let's go with the wily old veteran Salvador Perez. He's got to be like 78 years old right now, right? I mean, go get the Wander. I don't know, man. Wander Franco. He's. I mean, look, he's going to be an excellent player, but man, I hope he's not overhyped. You know, I hope he has. I really do. I hope he has a good season. Not for the sheer fact that like collectors like us want him to have a good season, but I mean, just have a good season, man. Uh-oh. Maybe I should keep it like that. I don't know. There was a backwards card. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know why it's backwards. Nathan Eovaldi, Red Sox. Former Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi of the Royals. Hamed Rosario of my Cleveland Guardians. How do you live up that much hype? I know, like it's so nuts, you know? It's nuts that you get all this hype as a young kid, you make it. I mean, Bryce Harper made it, you know, Strasburger for a little bit, but yeah, it's so tough. Evan Longoria of the Giants. I met Evan Longoria once. Nice guy. Ian Anderson, Braves. Freddie Galvis of the Phillies. I think the Phillies are a sneaky team this year, too. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but, you know, make the East interesting. Patrick Corbin of the Nationals. I don't know if Kevin's on here, but man, this guy better have a breakout year for your Yankees. Joey Gallo. Another Cleveland Guardian, Yu Chang. Guy had a pretty good season last year, right? Dylan Carlson. Pretty nice. Here. So Jake Fraley, Mariners. I know who Jake Fraley is, but the Mariners, they're my pick to win the West this year in the American League. I like the moves they did in the offseason. I like their young talent. They're gonna win the West. Lucas Giolito, the White Sox. They're the AL Central champs right there. Gio Urshela. He will miss the playoffs this year. Robbie Ray of the Mariners. No. And he was with Toronto now. Oh, that's cool. I like I like Kelly now. I kind of like these horizontal cards, you know? Miguel Sano, the Twins. Brad Miller, Phillies. Justin Turner, Dodgers. Alec Mills. He's really going old school. Like, hey, let me just be the pitcher that stands there with my glasses on. Take my pitcher. Lamont Wade. It's so crazy. All right. So Lamont Wade, baseball player, Lamont Wade. So my wife's a teacher. She teaches at a very prominent football school in the area. They had a player on their football team named Lamont Wade, who then went on to Penn State, had a good career, had a cup of coffee with the Steelers last year. And every time I kept hearing his name in baseball, I'm like, this kid did not play baseball, and I had to look him up. All right, here's the backwards card. So Kelly or whoever, you're going to need to help me out. Why it was backwards. Willens Estudio of the Twins. Not autographed, not numbered. I know nothing about why this card would have been backwards. So your help is greatly appreciated. Image variation, code difference. So let me check codes. And these, yeah, it is a different code. All right. It is. It's number 427. So I assume I should top load this card. Right. And I mean, can this be like a $2 card that I sell for charity? I mean, you know, I don't know. I got one more pack. I can open it, see what we get, and go from there. If it's a rookie, maybe. Nah, not a rookie. Not a rookie. I don't know. I mean, listen, I'll put it out there. Somebody wants to buy it, great. They don't want to buy it, I'll give it away. It's okay. I'm okay with those things. Oh, my. All right, last pack. Right here. Right here. Greg, I got yours sitting right up there. I got Kimberly sitting over there. So hopefully you two hit. I was excited to see Heritage on the shelf today. I've secretly I've been looking for it just because I like the look of it this year. So I was glad that I found it. All right. Oh man. So I'm really hoping that the Guardians make a deal for this guy, Brian Reynolds. Although me living here in Pittsburgh, I hope he stays in Pittsburgh because he's so young, he's so good. He hasn't even hit his prime yet. But man, the Pirates could use somebody like him to stay. Christian Walker, Diamondbacks. Yoni Hernandez of the Rangers, rookie. Hunter Renfroe, Brewers. Well, Kevin, like, yes and no, right? The Pirates will trade him before they have to pay him. That's just the ownership's policy here. Like I think it's etched in stone on the side of PNC Park. If you're a good player, we'll pay you for 2 years and then we're going to get rid of you. Oh, Greg, that's cool. Had her first softball practice ever the other day. How'd it go? How'd softball go? My son has his first t-ball practice today ever, and I'm his coach. Ooh. Oh, former Minnesota Twin Josh Donaldson. Yikes! What were the Yankees thinking? Yusei Kikuchi could be solid. Will Myers, Padres. Kimberly, I'm sorry. I know it's tough being a small market team. I've been to Coors Field, though. Beautiful ballpark. Of course, it was 20 years ago. I'm sure it's changed. Jose Barrios, Blue Jays. Barrios, sorry. Hey, that's awesome, Greg. Yeah, I mean, she'll open up. My son's the same way. He's kind of shy, but, we get there. My son's 4, so, I mean, he's kind of got an excuse. The poor A's. I mean, they know they're leaving Oakland, so just get rid of all your players. Mitch Moreland. G-Man Choi of the Rays. Tyler O'Neill, Cardinals. Sorry, I'm kind of going a little fast. Hey, second Dylan Carlson. Got duplicates. All right, I think we're getting like in the whole, you know, crazy scheme of, hey, let's just put duplicates in all the packs. Look, Jake Fraley again. And Lucas Giolito. Oh boy, here we go. Gio Urshela. Oh, here's a new one. Kettle Marte. Man, I'm glad that he signed with the Diamondbacks because, like Brian Reynolds with the Pirates, the Diamondbacks need a player that the fans can get around. I think they can really get around Kettle Marte. Such a good sign there. JT Realmuto, Phillies. Manuel Margot of the Rays. Chris Flexen. He be flexing for the Mariners. And final card. Miguel Rojas of the Marlins. I don't know what this is on the back. I've never seen this before. I don't know if it's just another name. I'll have to look him up. But he's got I don't know if you can see that. He's got a last name or something there in parentheses next to it. Oh, it's different. Never seen that before. So, well, those are fun. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Hey, I appreciate you guys encouraging me to open these here with you. I got 3 blasters. I don't know. I'm stockpiling. I don't know. I have to look, Greg. I'm actually stockpiling retail right now. I think I'm stockpiling it for Christmas, but I don't know. I'm just stockpiling it to have it. It can be used at any time, but so what I'm doing is like if I see boxes of retail, I'm buying them, some for me, some to give away, and eventually they'll be given out. It's crazy. I never thought I'd be that guy that's stockpiling stuff, but here I am, and I'm okay with it. Let's see. Yeah, Kimberly. I mean, the Rockies, right? Arenado. Yeah, unfortunately, Story they could have paid for sure. Chris Bryant and paid him, but I mean, yeah, like that was such a questionable signing. Like, why did they sign Chris Bryant to that contract when they could have paid Arenado that a couple of years ago, or they could have paid Story that this year, or gone out and got another free agent, to join Story. I don't know. Yeah, Blackman. I mean, Blackman's just one of those fun players. I'm glad he's staying in Colorado. Greg, you're right, man. I don't flip stuff, and you know, I mean, I don't know if you call it flipping or selling. Like I do. I was talking to somebody last night through DMs, and we were talking about cards and selling stuff. And I told him like I don't have a whole lot of stuff here. I don't like clutter. Plus, if it doesn't fit my PC, I'm selling it right away. Like I'll buy into breaks. I'll buy. Hey, Batos, good morning. I'll buy into repacks and whatnot. But I'm buying into them simply because I'm trying to get them to sell to collectors like you, and also, have the money go towards good causes. So, I don't know if you call that flipping, selling, stupidity. I don't know what it is. But I don't hold stuff. Like if I were to have gotten a Wander Franco out of here, I'm not going to hold it. I don't care. Like I'll sell it right away. I mean, it's I'm not going to hold it and hope that it goes up because guess what? It has just as good of a chance of going down. Um, and I'm always open to make deals. Another guy last night reached out to me about um, this mantle card right here that I've had up, and he's like, "Man," he goes, "I love what you got there. I love the price, on it. I can't really meet you at the price you have on it. I don't want to offend you in any way with an offer. But here's my offer." And I accepted it right away because it was a fair offer, and I'm the worst at comping cards. I freely admit that. The other thing he did too, and this is kind of why I accepted it right away, is he did his homework on recent sold cards of that same card, and he shot that over to me. So I appreciate people that do those types of things. He didn't do it in an aggressive manner of like, man, your card's too high. Here's what they are. I mean, he did it in a very respectful way too. So I mean, it was a good, easy deal, and I appreciated that happening. So, um, but I don't know. I don't like to hold stuff, and when I do hold stuff, it kind of gives me anxiety because it's like, oh, like I'm taking money out of charities' pockets, and in my own pocket too. But that, I mean, that's the name of the game, right? We're in this for the fun of it, the hunt of it. Um, I'm pretty picky about what I get into, but when I do get into something, I get into it. Um, Shout out Batos real quick since he's on here. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name properly. That's just how I pronounce it. So if it's wrong, tell me. Um, Shout him out for a couple of reasons. So he did, and I'll get on then after this. He did a weekend Hobby Hero auction this past weekend for a JJ Watt helmet, and he reached out to me on his own. He's like, "Dude, I got this. Let me just put it out there, and see what we can do." I'm like, "Sweet." That was pretty cool. He did that on the heels of Greg's Hobby Hero auction, which was a stupendous um, set of cards, Yankees past, present, and future cards. I mean, they were just so cool. I was speaking of that, I got to pull a card out for Rowdy with his Yankee PCs building. Um, and then Batos again. So I have this soccer jersey, Benzema. I don't know if that's how I pronounce his name or not. I know nothing about soccer, and I hit it with BCB in a treasure chest, and he messaged me right away and he's like, "Dude, like that's the coolest thing ever. Here's the comps on it. Like it's gonna be so great for charity." And I was like, I was blown away. I couldn't believe, what it is, and so I have it up, and I mean I'm not getting any bites on it other than like people yesterday were because I guess he played yesterday and had a hat trick. And so I'm like, all right, maybe today's the day. I don't know. It's stuff like that. But like I hold on to it, and it does. It gives me anxiety because it's just sitting there. It's not doing anything for anybody, because I'm not a collector of his. I'm not a fan of his. I'm not going to display it. I want to sell it to give to charity. So it's like, ah, um, so those types of things, they do. They give me anxiety, and it's a strange thing, because I was telling my wife and I were talking about this last year when I was really getting heavy into it, and or 2 years ago when I first got back into it, I had mail days coming, like expensive mail days coming, and she's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Well, here's the deal," and she's like, "Listen, you can't be spending a whole lot of money on it. You spend the money that you have, and that's fine, which is true. Like I'm not spending any of our collective earned income. It's all stuff that I sell, goes right back into the hobby. But I told her then and there, I said, I can't let this get overwhelming. Like I don't want this to take over my life, and I don't want the cards to take over my stuff. So it's been kind of cool to just scale it down and everything like that. But she's been understanding of it all. Um, yeah, Chris, man, I appreciate the updates you're sending me all the time. It'll happen. I mean, somebody will snag it one day, and it'll be a happy day for everybody that's involved. Um, I just hope that whatever charity gets it, we'll appreciate it. Um, I have a sick card coming to me. Um, I almost don't even want to tell you guys right now about it, just because I'm so excited about it. But I'm going to tell you anyway. I got to find a picture of it first, though. So give me a second here, please. As I do that, I'll kind of like set it up for you. Some of you already know this. So obviously March Madness just ended. Congratulations to the Kansas Jayhawks and whatnot. But I was in a bracket pool with a buddy of mine, and what he did is he randomly assigned teams to everybody. I ended up with North Carolina. All right. At the start of this, I did not think that I would have any chance of winning. So the long and short of it is, if your team got to the Final Four, you won a card. Okay. People could buy your team from you. if they really wanted to. So, for example, somebody bought Villanova from the guy for 250. Another person bought Duke for 250 as well. All right. And up until the games were over, you could accept offers. And I knew I wasn't going to accept any offers, especially seeing as I had already won. So the card that I won, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. It's graded, I think it's a 4.5 or I don't know what it's graded, to be honest with you. I don't know if you can see. Oh, that's horrible. Let's see. Can you see it a little bit? No. I'm going to try one more time. No. Okay. So I guess I'll just have to show it to you once I get it. But, anyways, what it is it's the Jordan Nike promo card that's coming to me. And the guy who had Kansas is getting the 86 Fleer Jordan sticker. So two pretty massive cards, right? And no, sorry, he's not getting that. He's getting the card I wanted for number one. The guy who won is getting the 1980 Topps with Bird, Dr. J, and Magic Johnson on it. That was my first choice as well as his. My second choice was the Jordan promo card. The third choice I had was the Jordan sticker, and then the fourth choice was some LeBron Upper Deck rookie exclusives card. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty cool thing. Again, I never expected to win anything having North Carolina, as an 8 seed, but luck of the draw, I guess, and everything. So that'll be coming. I think he mailed it late last night, so it'll come this week. And once I have it, it'll go up. It is going to go up, and I hate to do this, but I kind of have to, just because I don't want to pick and choose between charities that I'm supporting. So it's going to go up for Ripping for the Cure. I think, although I have another idea for it too, and I'm going to float it out to the hobby. But if it goes to charity, it's going to go to Ripping for the Cure. So there could be other things that happen with it too, but it's a pretty cool thing. Anyway, hey, this was fun. Appreciate y'all hanging out for a little bit. I know we didn't really talk about a whole lot. Again, happy opening day, whoever your team is. Hope they do well. Hope they look good. I mean, that's always the thing that we want, coming from the fandom that I am allegiance to, which is the Guardians now. And I just want them to put a winning team on the field. I want them to have some semblance of Major League Baseball. And, I hope that if you are one of the top teams, that they do well for you. And if you're not, then hey, just have fun, have a good time, enjoy the games today, enjoy the season. I know that we'll be talking throughout. Again, be on the lookout over today and tomorrow. 30 racks are going out, 30, one for each team. Okay, got top loaded cards here for each team. So those will be going out. So be on the lookout for those. Also got a couple of regular rack of the days for the next 2 days packed up as well. Again, I'll preview it just because I like you all here, but it's each one of them is a hobby box of cards, a autographed baseball, and a graded card as well. So 2 people will end up with those. Yeah, so it's a good day. It's a good start to my day. Thank you all for allowing me to have this outlet, and I appreciate all of you. Thanks for all your support of Rack of the Day, of all the charities, Ripping for the Cure, everything that we do. The hobby is because of all of you, and I truly appreciate being a part of it. So take care, folks. Happy opening day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.